His neck tattoo conveys toughness. He stands 6 feet, 9 inches tall. His 280-pound frame is menacing. His demeanor is quiet. But his game speaks for itself. Dajuan Coleman of Jamesville DeWitt is, according to ESPN, the #2 ranked high school junior in the country. He's currently being sought after by so many elite college programs, he has trouble remembering them all.
Kentucky, Syracuse, Ohio State, North Carolina, UConn, Rutgers, Louisville, North Carolina. Did I say North Carolina?
There's no doubt why he's a hot commodity. His varsity career began as an 8th grader, and 3 state titles later, he's only getting better.
You walk in the gym and you see him dunk, and I mean, you know, you can get giddy as a coach, and it's like, wow, that's kind of cool, you know.
But Dajuan Coleman's road to success up until now has been littered with hardship. As a result, he keeps to himself off the court.
He's a very private person, so, you know, just like pulling teeth a little bit to get him to talk about him and his family and his family life.
But for Coleman, family means everything.
Who in particular in your family do you look to for guidance?
My mom, my dad, my brother, my older brother, Dajuan.
On the west side of Syracuse, along with teammate Demetrius Mitchell, Coleman brought us to a neighborhood he called home for 6 years.
I moved here when I was about 8. And this is not the only neighborhood I used to be in. I used to be like towards more that way by Richmond Street and by Fowler High School and stuff, the deeper west side. And this is just my house. This is my house right here.
Like many younger siblings, Coleman idolized his older brother, Dajuan. As a 12-year-old, Coleman would often lay in bed at night, waiting for his older brother to come home safe and sound.
So he'd come home at like 12, 1 or something, like in summertime. And I was just always scared for him. I just always wanted him to come home. I never told him that, but like I always wanted him to come home because like I know he like out in the streets and stuff.
But the streets eventually did catch up with Dajuan while Coleman was in Florida for a basketball tournament.
The whole time I was in the airport, we was waiting for the shuttle and stuff, I was just nervous. I didn't really tell nobody. I kept it to myself, and I was just kind of sad about the whole situation.
Coleman took us to the place where his brother was shot.
And my mom always told me, like, did not come this deep into the west side. Like, past Fowler, she don't want us past Fowler.
And where was your brother shot?
In the arm. I guess he turned to run like this, and the bullet, like, shot. Yeah, it went straight through.
Just one shot?
Yeah.
After the shooting, it was Dajuan who convinced the family to move out of the west side.
He didn't want me to go through that, so he just talked to my mom like we have to get them out of there. So that's when we moved.
And after the emotion of moving around various neighborhoods and leaving behind childhood friends, Dajuan Coleman ended up at Jamesville DeWitt.
People just got to know, like, I worked real hard to get here. I ain't really have as much, so I just decided just work hard.
For now, there's no denying that Dajuan Coleman has blossomed into a well-rounded individual despite his rough roots. As for his game, the sky's the limit. Matthew Harris, NCC News.